Good Sunday morning, everybody. It's time for Off the Ledge. I hope you're having a good morning or afternoon or evening, whatever the case may be thus far. This is where we go over some spiritual thoughts to get us through these challenging times. I have a suggestion, and it's that we go and we listen to what inspires us. For me, recently, I've gone back kind of daily, and I've been listening to Louise Hay, Hay. If you haven't heard of Louise Hay, look her up. I talk about her a lot. She was considered kind of the godmother of the spiritual self-help movement back in the 80s and 90s. And her most famous book is You Can Heal Your Life. You can listen to any of her old talks and kind of gets you sort of refocused back on what you want and what's important. I do want to acknowledge that these times that we're in, a lot of people have been reporting through all the stress and the uncertainty and the horribleness that we're bearing witness to, that a lot of people are feeling like very drained, and I think that that's to be expected. I really do. I think that that's part of it. So we have to be a little bit more vigilant with the self-care. Sometimes that involves a day of being free of all news, especially of a certain somebody. That's helpful to pull back and to do a little extra exercise, a little bit more affirmations, more, being with cheerful people. Just checking in and seeing what it is that you need. And sometimes it is people, sometimes it isn't. But just really important. If you don't feel like you've been replenished, find ways to replenish. And I just want to speak to that because it's been, there's never been a time in our lives where it's been this awful in terms of what we're bearing witness to. We will get through this time. Love will prevail. More of us just need to be on board with the way that we're thinking, and that we're going to get through this, and we're going to get to the other side. I think it's very heartening to see that despite how much Dumpy is trying to run away, like he ran away to Scotland, it's like there's a book title, I believe it's a book title called Wherever You Go, There You Are. So wherever he goes, there he is. He can't run away from his crimes. He ran for the presidency to run away from his crimes. And, this has a shelf life. So keep your mind focused on the divine law of correction. The universe is always involved in self-correcting. So let's really just keep our minds focused on that. Let's go to Ernest Holmes. I have this book that I got. Let me read a little bit from this first. Eckhart Tolle. I've never been a big fan, but I had said guru, so it's not saying anything bad about Eckhart Tolle. But let me just turn to a page and see what it says. There are situations where all answers and explanations fail. Life does not make sense anymore. Or someone in distress comes to you for help and you don't know what to do or say. When you fully accept that you don't know, you give up struggling to find answers with the limited thinking mind, and that is when a greater intelligence can operate through you. I like that. Through all of us. And let's read from Ernest Holmes today. I'm going to make an effort to make these off the ledge videos more like 9-10 minutes rather than 13, because I know people have short attention spans. So here we go. We experience the wholeness of God, for we know in part and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away. I like that. When that which is perfect has arrived, then that which is just fragmented shall be gone. So let's keep a very holistic vision of what it is that we're creating. How true it is that we do see as through a glass, darkly or only partially. But to all of us there come fleeting moments when our inward vision is opened and we seem to look out upon a new and broader horizon. I was just talking about that. See it the way that you want things to go. The apostle tells us that when that which is perfect shall come, then that which is in part shall be done away. What he is really saying is that we are all at a certain place in our evolution, but that there is a complete certainty before us. We shall continuously expand and experience more and more of that life that already is perfect. But there is no reason why this awakening should not come now. For we are not really waiting on God. God is waiting on us. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. All nature waits our recognition, and even the divine spirit must await our cooperation with it. So, the divine is always present. The divine perfection is always present. We have to expect it. Let's just look at what we're expecting in general. Okay, let's go to Kathy Beal and see what she has to say for our astrological forecast for today. Today the moon is in Virgo. Good day to do your gardening. Good grounded day. Also a great day to attend Church of Spirituality at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, like as we do every single Sunday. Don't forget, that's in an hour and a half. All right, here's our astrology for today.
This is Kathy Beal of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for July 27th, 2025. Big stuff is possible today. You could take control of a demon. You could cut out a habit. You could claim a place of authority in a group or a collective or your friend circle. You could master something having to do with technology. You could stand up against a bully or an authority figure or the patriarchy. Also, you may want to stock up on popcorn. There could be reason in the news to chomp away at a bunch of it. That's all for now.
And just watch things happen, right? Thank you, Kathy. To book a session with Kathy, go to EmpowermentUnlimited.net to book a psychic reading. Go to psychicannetdion.com. Let's look at some cards for today. Oh, a reminder, there's an anonymous donor, and thank you, you know who you are, who donated the money that I needed to order a new shipment of the Kamala 1 mug. Now I just have to get the boxes to ship them. Once again, if you've already ordered a mug and you sent me a check, if you could do me a huge favor and send me an email with your mailing address, that would be helpful. I'm doing my best. I don't have a secretary. All right, let's pull 3 cards. Please do join us at Church of Spirituality. It's an opportunity for us to pray together, which is very, very, very powerful to help us all and to help the collective energy. And if you are not able to join us, if you don't want to be listening to spiritual things, which that would surprise me because my channel is so focused on that, just continue to affirm that good is happening. That, like, speaking of Louise Hay would say, one of my favorite affirmations besides all is well was, out of this situation only good will come. All right, let's see what the cards say for today. I'm going to keep it shorter than 13 minutes from this point forward. Just trying to keep up with people's short attention spans. So today's about checking in with one another. Check in with your friends. Ask them how they're doing. Ask them how they're feeling about what's going on. Know that we're moving into a time where we're all going to be on common ground. We're all going to be there. We're all going to be in a place of, okay, we all want the same thing, don't we? That includes MAGA. As they're becoming aware that they're being completely betrayed. We're all going to be on the same side, which has nothing to do with R or D. It has to do with humanity, not R and D, humanity. I feel a song brewing. So we're letting go of all of our sense of that we're all, you know, like we're all so different. No, we all want to survive. And we want to thrive too. Going into the silence is very, very important. So I'm getting a message to have everyone just kind of heed the advice. Check in with yourself, tune in. Sometimes when I feel like low energy and that I need something, I have a really high quality green powder. Just have some of that, or a vitamin, or you know, something nourishing. And especially make sure that you hydrate. We're often dehydrated. There's lots going on, lots to process, and so we need to like kind of boost up the self-care. All right, I'll see you at church, 1 p.m. Eastern time every single Sunday, or you can watch it afterwards. And have a great day. Namaste.